Save a Child's Heart. Okay, they're based in Israel, and it's a holy cause. They've literally saved thousands of children over about 25 years of their existence. They just celebrated this last week the 3,000th Palestinian child saved from a heart transplant in Israel. I may have that wrong about transplants, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now, it's a very unique realm of collaboration between Israel and the Palestinians. But their mission goes well beyond our little region, and our next guest is here to help us bring their important work to your attention. We're joined in the studio by Tamar Shapira, the Deputy Executive Director of International Public Relations, Save a Child's Heart. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
First, let's talk about this latest milestone, the 3,000 local Palestinian children being helped. I'm not sure if it's all transplants, but heart procedures, and maybe you can just explain a bit more about this milestone.
Sure. It's first of all, it's a heart surgery.
Surgeries,
yeah.
Okay.
And it's, as you say, a very important milestone for the organization. We, last week, operated and saved the 3,000 Palestinian child that was brought to Israel for a heart surgery. A sweet 5-year-old boy from Gaza. His name is Amir. He was operated last week at the Wolfson Medical Center.
Not far from here.
Yeah, not far from here. Yeah. And he marks 3,000 Palestinian children treated by Save a Child's Heart since its establishment, as you say, almost 26 years ago.
Incredible. I mean, this is, I think, an underreported aspect of, the relationship between people in Gaza, for example, and Israel. That if a child has an issue like this, that there is an avenue for them. I'm not saying it's simple by any means to get to, first-rate medical care here. What can you expand on this a little bit about the Palestinians' experience? I know that they make up a portion of the work that the organization is doing, but what is their experience like? Coming here, or the process to get to that point where that can happen, saving a 5-year-old.
So the Palestinian children are about 50% of the children that we treat 50%. In general.
It's incredible.
Every Tuesday we have a free clinic dedicated for Palestinian children at the Wolfson Medical Center. 20, 30 kids come every Tuesday from the West Bank and from Gaza, accompanied by their parents, their caregivers, and they come to be examined by the Israeli Save a Child's Heart physicians. Some of them come to be diagnosed and then will be hospitalized and operated, like the 3,000 child Amir, and many of them come as follow-up after they're already being treated in the past by Save a Child's Heart in Israel.
Is there a major waiting list in the West Bank and Gaza for this, or are the people who need it, are they getting access?
In general, the need is very, very big. It's bigger than what we can provide at the moment. The statistics talks about 1 out of every 100 children that will be born, regardless of where in the world, with heart defect, and about a third that will need proper medical care to survive. So the need is very big. We do as much as we can. A very important part of our activity focuses not only on bringing children like Amir for heart surgery, but also training medical physicians from countries around the developing world to give them the tools, the know-how to treat their own children independently. And throughout the West Bank and in Gaza, there are many cardiologists, pediatric cardiologists, who were trained by Save a Child's Heart in Israel in the past and can now diagnose and refer children to us for the needed treatment.
So this goes beyond Palestinians. I didn't realize 50% of the children are coming from Palestinian areas. Was this the mission initially to basically really, help the locals, help Palestinians, help Israeli children, or how is it turned into that half the children are coming from areas that are largely sealed off from Israel in so many ways?
The mission is to help children with heart disease from developing countries, from countries lacking the proper medical care to help them survive. The Palestinians are 50% of the children we treat. We treated so far 6,000 children from 65 different countries around the world. And the activity focuses on bringing children to Israel for life-saving heart surgery. As I said, training medical team members here in Israel to give them the tools to treat their own children independently, and also sending medical teams a few times a year to partner sites that we have around the world to screen, diagnose, and operate on site with our partners.
How secure, in terms of, it's unabashed, calling for support for this organization here on my show for you. International support, the collaboration you're experiencing. I know you get a lot of, donations and support from people abroad. How secure is the organization's future? Do you have what you need to keep doing this mission?
So we need, first of all, to raise funds, to raise donations. It's a charity. The children come not only from countries lacking medical care, but of course their families cannot afford any care. No. So we raise donations in Israel and abroad. We have Save a Child's Heart affiliates offices around the world, in the States, in Canada, Australia, Europe, and of course we raise funds here in Israel. We have many donors here in Israel, among them our four major donors, Maurice Kahn, the Israeli Foundation, Sylvan Adams, and the Harrison Foundation. And, it's a constant struggle to raise enough funds to save all the children in need. And there are many cooperation with other international aid organizations. I can give you an example from this week alone. We're expecting to receive the first 4 children from South Sudan in Israel. They will be coming for heart surgery, and this is again a joint initiative of Save a Child's Heart, the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Israel, who helped us make this happen.
And just about a minute we have left here, and sorry for all my oohs and ahs and wows, but it is really astounding and just so impactful and literally life-saving what you're up to. What's the next big project or sort of initiative that the organization is looking at? Are there Ukraine war, for example? Are there war zones? Or what's in focus?
I think the main focus will be increasing the activity. We just completed a building of a 7-story children's hospital within the compound of Wilson. That allows better care, better conditions for Israeli children as well as children from around the world. It allows us to expand the activity, to bring many more children, to train many more medical team members, to do more of the humanitarian activity that we do. And of course, in order to do that, we need to expand the fundraising and the amount of donations we receive. And it's, as I said, it's a constant struggle.
We have some viewers with means watching this show. Save a Child's Heart. This is the place where they should be coming here, and I mean it from all my heart. It's remarkable, and those words fall short on what the organization is doing. Tamar Shapira, thanks for being with us from Save a Child's Heart, and keep up the good work.